Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of Nadia TV. A special episode just for all the students out there who are sitting their exams, doing their assignments, and I've got some tips for you inshallah. And the reason I'm doing this video is because right now I've got at least 3 of my nieces and nephews, well one nephew and 2 nieces who are doing their finals. So I've got a nephew who's doing his final year degree, I have a niece who's doing her final year A-levels, and a niece who's doing her final year GCSEs, as well as another one who's just finished the 2nd year. So I've got teen nieces and nephews who are going through probably something the same as you're going through. You probably be a student watching this right now. I do hope you're a student watching this right now. If you're not, then please do share it with your students. You may be a parent watching this right now, or a guardian, or an auntie, just like me, for my nieces and nephews. So please do share this with all your nieces and nephews and your younger siblings, and with the students out there, because I think in the past couple of days I've been talking to my nieces and nephews a lot, trying to help them be there for them as much as I possibly can, because I've also been there, and I know I'm kind of like old a little bit, and sometimes you young ones out there, especially you're very young, you probably think, you did GCSEs, you did A-levels in your days. Yes, in my days we also had GCSEs and we also had A-levels. I'm not that old. Okay, I am, but not that old. So I've done my GCSEs, I've done my A-levels, I did my degree, I did a master's degree, so I've kind of like been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Actually the hoodie, because I'm into hoodies. But anyways, I've got some tips for you all, and I do hope inshallah that they will help you during this very special time. I call it special because you are in a very special time, even though you may be going through things which you're probably thinking special. And this moment is very special. In fact, every moment is very special. Right now, this moment is all that we have. I've got at least 7 tips for you coming up, and the first one really is about moments. And what I want to say about that is that, should we just get into it? Because this moment right now is the only moment that matters, and it's the only moment that knows the moments that is, that was, and that will be, and each moment could be our last. And if you're a very young person watching this thinking, well, that's a very inspirational way to start things off, this moment could be my last. Sorry, I didn't kind of mean to mean it like that, but really this moment is the only moment we got. And what I mean by this is, especially if the adults are watching, the thing is we get so caught up in the past, or we get so caught up in the future, which hasn't happened, that we kind of forget this moment right now. Like, you might be watching this right now, but at the same time secretly thinking, shall I grab my phone and see if I've got that message from my friend? We all do that. We forget to be in this moment, and we miss out on the most special life moments ever. And if you ask any adult, they would probably say that if we had spent, like, one of the regrets that they had in life, they probably would say that if we had spent more time being in the moment, we would enjoy life more, because in that moment we could have been with our family, we could have enjoyed the things that we were actually doing, and because these moments make up our lifetime. So if you're very young watching this right now, you probably think, well, I've got so much to do, I don't know which college I'm going to get into, or I don't know which university I'm going to get into, am I going to get into the university I want to get into, or even, well, now I finished my degree, what do I do? Those anxieties and those things really do come up. I totally understand, I've been there. But what I want to talk about is that this moment right now is the only moment, because at this moment, especially in the UK, and this video can help you outside of the UK or outside of exam period, or whenever your exam period in your country is, we're in exam period right now. You're handing in assignments and essays and projects and doing exams and revising, and this is the only important thing for you right now. So please try and focus on it, because if you take your focus in what had happened yesterday, or what happened yesterday, or something happened and what if it didn't happen that way, because we can't change what happened yesterday, we're right here right now, and tomorrow we don't know because we're not there yet. I know you want to get the best grades, and I know you want to go to the top university, so did I, and in fact my A-levels, they didn't really go as I kind of planned. I didn't really get the 4 A's that I was hoping for. I'm not going to reveal to you in this video exactly what I got, but let's just say I got into the university and I did the law degree that I wanted to. Not the university I had initially wanted to go to, but it happened, and it will happen for you too. There's ways that things happen, and I'm a believer in God. I really don't know who you are watching this. Maybe you follow the same faith as me, or maybe you're somebody who believes in a God, and whatever you call your God might be spiritual, but I believe in a God, and we need to start believing in someone greater than us, that somebody can help us. And most of the athletes, especially the athletes out there that you probably come across, they mostly, all of them, believe in someone who is greater than themselves. They keep that faith in somebody higher than them who will help them. So if you're into sports, even some celebrities, if you're into all that, there's many out there who are making it big, and you're probably following them on your Instagrams, your Facebooks, your Twitters, Snapchats and whatever else is going on there. They are also believing in someone greater than them and keeping that faith. So I want you to focus on this moment right now. Your exam period is the most important. Focus on this moment, and some tips from there about your exam periods I'll get to at the end, hopefully I remember. So that's one of the points. Be in this moment right now, because this is what adults are learning as well, as I mentioned. And the second point I want to talk about is support system. I truly appreciate if you're somebody who doesn't have a very strong support system at home. We don't choose our family, it's the way it all happens. But there's support system for you at school or college or university, and community centres. So if your teachers are watching this, if you're an educator watching this, please show this to your students. And if you want to show this to your educators, please do so. Because I want you educators, and this is a message for the educators, I would like you to have a kind of open workshop for your students, especially going through the final years, because it's a very tough time, and you know that because you wouldn't be teaching right now if you hadn't gone through that yourself. So be there for your students, because they really need you right now. And students watching this, I want you to really turn to your support system. Hopefully that is your family, and if it's not your family for whatever reason, and honestly, a little confession right now, I'm the youngest in the family, and I'm the first one who went to university. And even though I have an awesome family, I absolutely love them, they didn't go to university, and they were all married. And my nieces and nephews who are doing exams right now, they were little tiny back then. So they were focusing on their family and family stuff. So I didn't have that emotional support system that I wanted. And it wasn't out of like neglect or anything like that, so please don't get it wrong. But it's just because people were busy, and we just get busy. And so I understand, and that's why I tried my best to be there for my nieces and nephews as much as possible, because I've been there. So turn to your support system. If it's not at home, if it's not your family, guardians, siblings, aunties, uncles, educators, and tell them the important, it's your voice. Guys, it's your voice. Use your voice. Tell your teachers and educators what you want, and tell them to set that up for you, and they will listen. So the next point I want to talk about is friends. Two of my nieces have actually gone through something with their friends recently. And basically, just to say that this moment, again, we're going back to that moment, so this moment is very important. And breaking up with your friends for trivial things such as what kind of outfit you would wear, or what kind of venue you would go for your final exam bash, you know, like you finish your exams and things you want to do. That's a collective thing that you want to do. You don't want to break up with your friends for something like that. It's kind of really crazy. I find it really crazy. So I know that two of my nieces have been through something with their friends recently, and both of those nieces have just been sitting exams, doing the finals and doing assignments. It's kind of taken a toll on them, and it's not fair on them, and it's not fair for the people who it's happened to, because you're all sitting exams. So please choose your pit crew carefully. I know right now that you're probably wondering that your friends are ride to die. Yeah, I'm into that whole ride to die thing too. But you're going to get older, you're going to make new friends, you have no idea where your friends are going to end. And wish them luck, make a prayer for them. I make a prayer for all of you, that you do stay friends. But the thing is, again, you don't know what the future holds. So get back to right now, because right now your exams are the only important thing that matter, okay? Friendships will come and go. Hopefully you can reconcile and you can be friends again. But if not, there's a lesson for you to learn. There's a lot of lessons for us to learn in life, okay? So that's something. Choose your friends. As I say, we can't choose our family, but we can choose our friends. And if you're very young listening to this and you're the whole bay, ride to die kind of flow, you're probably thinking, what's she talking about? But it happens. So focus on your exams and assignments right now, and your dreams. And another thing, point number 4 is about being selfish. Okay, you're probably thinking, why am I covering being selfish? Isn't that like not a cool thing to cover? Like, it's not cool to be selfish. It's not cool to be selfish where you're always thinking about yourself and never consider anybody else, such as your family, when your parents are calling you to help out with the chores, or if your friends need you, or you are responsible for something like maybe you got a part-time job, or you're helping community. Okay, so that's kind of like not cool in that sense. But the thing is, again, we're in the exam moment right now, so you need to be selfish in the sense that you need to focus on your exams, because this moment is all that matters for you. Your friends may be really awesome, and I hope they're really awesome, but they're also focusing on exams. All of you need to focus on your exams and assignments. Yes, there's a chance to repeat things. That's always available. That's an opportunity always there, an option. But this moment is all you got. So you might as well put your energy right now and be selfish and have an awesome timetable. Talk to your family, talk to your family, and come up with a timetable, especially if you have household commitments, so that they know that this is a period that you're revising and you're doing exams. As in right now, my niece is supposed to be doing her, are you doing your exams or you're doing your assignments? Both. She's doing both. She's behind the camera, but she decided to do help me with the video, and the other one's sitting over there. You can't see her, but they're both here with me right now because they're taking a little bit of a break, which is kind of cool. And I specifically asked them beforehand, and I know they will always say no to me if they've got assignments and exams, and that's not a bad thing, and I wouldn't hold it against them, but I know that that's important for them. But because they've been spending so many periods and block periods in revising and doing assignments, this is kind of a break for them. So you need to start getting selfish in this moment for your revision. So this is not about, Nadia saying being selfish forever and ignore people and nothing like that. It's having your schedule, when you're going to revise, when you're going to do assignments, when you're going to have your study periods, and when you have your study breaks, and then you're back into the world, and I mean off social media and actually with your family. Okay, so that's being selfish. And the next point I want to touch on is, this is actually really important. I think I'm going to touch this on this point afterwards, right at the end. So what I'm going to talk about is emotions next. You're going to be going through a lot of emotions right now. Okay, so again, that support system is really important for you. And this ties into the next point after that, which is about your health and fitness. Because thinking about what you want to achieve in your exams and assignments, and what university or college you want to go to, or what job you want after. You want to focus on your health and fitness. You want to be eating right. Remember, lots of water. I know you've heard that loads of times before, but really water is really cool and good for you. Fruits and vegetables, I know you've heard that one before too, but it really does help, especially eating that banana before the exam, because it really helps you with your focus. So you need to be eating right, and you can again get your family involved, and inshallah there will be, those who are really supportive of you with your health and fitness. So eating the right foods, drinking the right foods. And we've got another visitor, by the way, in this video. It's our cat. So just to let you know, we've got a little cat wandering around as well. So you probably have pets as well, so remember to give them time too. But eating healthy food and vegetables, and lots of water, because as you're doing your exams and revision, as you're doing your assignments, you're gonna, again, as I said, you're gonna be thinking lots of things. You need to make sure that your health is optimal. You're getting your sleep as well. You need to get your 8 hours sleep at night as well. Especially of all you young people watching, you do need your sleep. And as I say, 30 minutes before you go to sleep, cut out all technology. So don't be on social media, or don't be even on your phone. Like even setting up the alarm for the night, don't be on your phone. So basically, because you need to get your mind calm before you go to sleep, because otherwise it will affect your sleep. And there's scientific proof out there on that. You can Google it after your exams, of course. So yeah, you got to take care of your emotions, and you got to eat the right foods for your emotions, fruit and nuts, and all the vegetables and fruit and water that I talked about. Okay, so this is for your emotions, to balance your emotions, health and fitness. One of my nieces goes to gym as well every other day, or I think it's about 3 times in the week. I personally go running. So fitness, health and fitness helps, even if it's in your garden, even if you've got a bike and you like playing, riding your bike, or kick a ball around. These all help. So every little really, when they say every little helps, every little really does help. So that's something that you can do. And then the final point I want to touch on is the one that I wanted to at point number 5, but I'll do this now. It's kind of a bigger one, and it is believe in yourself. You really need to believe in yourself. Again, I've got teen nieces and nephews, and in fact I've been there myself when I didn't used to believe in myself. I was too focused on the fact that, am I going to get into the right college, am I going to get into the right university, am I going to get the grades that I need, that all these things were happening in my thoughts. And the fact is that thought is just in a moment that you can control as well. Right this right moment, you can snap out of this thought and have a positive thought. And you need to do that. You need to believe in yourself. If you have come this far, wherever you are, either end of year school exams or end of year college exams or final university exams, if you've come this far, there's a reason that you've come this far. Believe in yourself. Continue to believe in yourself. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fail, but that's how you succeed in life. You've got to fail your way to success. If you've always got straight A's, for instance, and all of a sudden you got a B and you're thinking, oh my god, that can't be happening, or you didn't get the result that you were looking for or the placement that you were looking for, it doesn't matter, because that's a lesson for you. What that lesson is absolutely personal for you. But we have to fail our way to success in life. All the billionaires out there who are successful have failed their way to success, and that's so many stories I can talk to you about, but I don't want this video to go any longer than it already has. So I'm just going to quickly touch on all the points, and those were: be in this moment and focus on your exams and assignments and studies, because this moment is all that matters, and once this moment is gone, it's gone. Turn to your support system, whether that's family or your educators, friends and your pit crew. Know who your pit crew is, know who you're helping. It doesn't mean they're always helping you and not helping them, but choose your pit crew and be an awesome pit crew for somebody else. Be selfish that you are focusing on your schedule and what you're doing now. Again, that doesn't mean you're going to know your pet cat or your pet gerbil or what hamster or whatever it is, but you know, you're in the moment where you're focusing on your schedule. And then we were talking about emotions, and to help our emotions, to balance our emotions during this stressful time, getting sleep, plenty of sleep, health and fitness, getting the exercise, even if it's doing some star jumps. I won't do some star jumps in this video, but even doing some star jumps, eating the right food and drinking the right, well, drinking water basically, no pop, because that's really bad. No, that's just completely bad. Just stick to water. And then believing in yourself. I mean, believing in yourself and the whole mindset training is something that I actually teach clients. It's what I teach people, because I'm a peak performance coach, and we can't really get into this video because we've already had so many points here. Please do take these points down, write them down, and if you need to stop this video and go back to it, then write them down, and let your educators know about this. Share this video, like our channel, and leave a comment for me to let me know which point resonated with you more, how your exam prep is going right now. And study tips, I just had something about study tips in time, and that's really coming into your schedule. So having time, basically for adults, I know that it's like 90 minutes where we can have that focus moment. And the thing is, you know, when you're in your focus moment, and even if your phone goes off, for instance, it takes around about 30 minutes for you to get back into the zone of what you were doing. So the best thing for you to do is 45 minutes or 60 minutes where you know you're in your focused study, focused revision, focused writing your assignments, and you put your technology away, all your iPads, your iPhones, everything away, okay? So because you're in that focus zone right now. And then after that 60 minutes or whatever period that you're choosing for yourself, you go for a quick 15-minute break, and then you come back if you've got blocks of study scheduled in for you. So that's some of the study tips you can do as well. But mostly I really wanted to let you know that as a student, you're in it to win it. You are going to win it. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. I've been there. Remember, I got the hoodie? And I'm sending you lots of love, du'as and light wherever you are. I pray that you have the best exams ever. And there's also prayers as well that I just quickly want to touch on. And as a Muslim, we've got prayers as well. Rabbi zidni ilma, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. We have our 5 daily prayers. We have our Quran daily. So these are some of the things as a Muslim that we can do as well. Dua, supplication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very powerful. So turn to Allah in prayer and He will help you. And if you're not a Muslim watching this, then turn to God, turn to whoever you turn to, a higher power. He will help you. And have an awesome summer, relaxing, getting ready to get into your next stage of life, because there's so much to look forward to in life. And I'm sending you lots of best wishes, and I'll speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum.